Ah, glorious day for a business taco.
Welcome to Business Taco, the only show with tips you can learn in the time it takes to eat a taco. Or perhaps a burrito.
Business Taco!
Hey! You know how this show works? In the time it takes us to eat our lunch, we answer some of your questions from YouTube. First question is for you. Kyle Kittleson says, hey guys, I'm a new subscriber. I have a niche site that has 125,000 page views a month, but the site only earned $1,200 last month. The problem is that the items in the industry that he's in are just very low priced. So you have any tips for increasing his income?
Oh,
I think you do.
Absolutely, I have a few great tips for this. Number one, we can increase your income overnight by putting ads on your website. At 120,000+ page views a month, there's no reason you shouldn't have ads. And now I'm not talking about AdSense. I want you to go to a good ad broker. We like AdThrive. If you are getting over 100,000 page views a month, you should be able to get interest from AdThrive. They'll be willing to put articles on there or put ads on there. And I would suspect with that kind of traffic, you should be able to make, depending on your industry, a couple $1,000s a month just from that.
Yep.
So not even worrying about the affiliate stuff, okay? Now, as on the affiliate...
Sorry, I'll add,
Okay,
and you know this, of course, but there are obvious caveats to that.
Sure.
If all of the traffic is from, Brazil, India, Africa.
Good point.
AdThrive is mostly working on the U.S. market,
Right.
Canada, U.K. as well. And it's not that the other countries have no value, of course not.
Sure.
But just they will give you more money if the traffic is to U.S. countries.
That's a good point.
Major countries anyway. And also, it depends on what your website is about.
And how long people are spending on the pages and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, if your website is about Magic the Gathering, it may not be super advertiser friendly, except for somebody in that exact niche.
Sure.
Because a lot of brands wouldn't want to be Under Armour doesn't want to be associated with Magic the Gathering, right?
Yeah.
And so
I don't know why, but...
it's not that every site is going to have the same ad revenue. It definitely won't. But I'm totally with you. At 100,000 page views, you should be earning at least $2,000 from ads if we're talking about a reasonable kind of normal site.
Absolutely. Now, on top of that, you asked about, in the affiliate marketing space, having low cost items. Super transactional items, especially repeat items people are going to buy over and over and over again. If that's what you're talking about, people aren't going to come to your website every time they're going to buy. If you can find some of those kind of one-time items people are going to buy that they might actually look for recommendations on before they go to the store and buy it, or before they go look online and buy it, those are going to be better items. But honestly, if it's a super low price item space, I'm probably going to look for other ways to monetize. So we talked about ads. You might consider some sort of, with that kind of traffic, you might consider like an info product. A $15 info product, an audio guide, an ebook, or what's even better would be like a bundle of items. That's gonna perform really, really well with that kind of traffic. You're gonna be looking for high volume, low price item that people are like, yeah, for $15, sure, I'd like information on this. Again, it's gonna depend a bit on your topic for your website, but there's definitely room for something like that.
All right, next question is from Martin Johnson, who says, can I use Squarespace instead of WordPress? So, yeah, of course you can. And can you make a successful website using Squarespace instead of WordPress? Yes, definitely you can. Is this something that I would recommend? Definitely not. So I've used Squarespace. I've been a paying Squarespace user for a lot of years for my photography portfolio site. I've been super happy with them. My goal with that website is just to share my photos that I've taken. And so I didn't really want to go through the work of maintaining WordPress and installing updates and plugins and stuff. Yeah, I can pay $8 a month and this does it all for me. If I owned a local laundromat or a plumbing company, unless I was going to do some kind of major internet marketing push, yes, I would use Squarespace. If my brother says, hey, he's a dentist and he wants to make a website for his dental practice, I'm not going to tell him to go to WordPress. Honestly, I'm just going to go make a Squarespace website. But you guys are into internet marketing, obviously. That's why you're on this channel. And if you're a serious internet marketer, Squarespace is not the right tool. And the reason is that it's just so limiting. Running a Squarespace website does have a little bit of a learning curve. It's not that bad, and once you've learned it, it's really easy maintaining Squarespace websites. And it gives you just fantastic opportunities for what your website can become.
And for that, you mean WordPress websites?
WordPress, did I say
You
Squarespace?
said-
Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, so for example, when I started Improved Photography, I had no idea that it was going to become this giant megalith in my career. And if I would have started it on Squarespace, I'd be stuck if I needed to do something bigger. You know, when I wanted to have a plugin that's this perfect lens recommendation wizard, I'm stuck. You can't do that on Squarespace. It doesn't have the capability. If I wanted to add a forum like that, you just go grab a plugin and poof, in WordPress, you're set. The possibilities are endless, and there are tens of thousands of plugins that have been created that are totally free to give your website new functionality whenever you want it. So that's why I feel very confident that if you're a serious internet marketer, you're going to build a business around internet marketing, even a little one, you want WordPress.
I just have to agree with that 100%. I haven't spent nearly as much time on Squarespace. I did some research at some point, and I came to the same conclusion. WordPress is just really powerful, really capable. People get intimidated by that initial learning curve. Squarespace feels a lot more user-friendly, but the fact of the matter is, a WordPress website with a good theme on it is as drag and drop as anything.
Yeah,
and is once you get past that learning curve, it's actually super, super easy to build and maintain WordPress websites.
When you're ready to start your website, head to incomeschool.com/project24. In that course, you get our exact step-by-step process that we've learned after creating dozens of websites over many years and going through the school of hard knocks. You know, do I write these big long posts or the short ones, or what the mix should be, and how do I get links to my website and get people starting coming, and how to monetize the website? It's all in there in one course, step by step. Even if you're brand new, it'll walk you through it. If you're more advanced, then you can take advantage of our years of experience in creating your website. Incomeschool.com/project24.